Twitch is giving you problems? Yeah, I can believe that. I did get network errors when I was trying to watch other people stream, so that makes sense. I actually dislike it when the chatbot resets all the time. All right. Game screen, turn off. Close in, turn on Enderal. Find Enderal. Boiling alive. I really should have refilled my water bottle. I'll do that a little bit later. All right, we're back.
Potatoes,
Hungry?
We're back to where we were. And I need to recharge my weapon.
Thankful friends of path-abiding magic.
Yeah, it's not as if I didn't tell them that already.
Alright. Interlude.
How it is.
We need to go speak to the fathers, not daddy. I believe I have to wear the occult crap. Why? Or that, I guess. I don't mean to sneak.
He has to.
Bloody rats, eating the last penny right out your pocket.
Alright. Madame, Why don't I have a fast travel spell?
It's him.
We're watching you
It's
sleep.
the Black Guardian.
He was a good man.
You
Don't
just
you
wait and
fear
see.
it?
Fucking sissy.
Lost.
Move along.
Behave yourself, sonchild. Soon, soon.
Rialta Shara.
Pity. Ralata Shera, sleeper.
The father will take care of. He has to.
Liberate us. Us. I beg you, brother, just 5 minutes.
No.
But I am ready. I can feel it, don't you understand? And if only the father could see me now, he'd see it too.
Child. You don't belong.
Please, Brother Sorrow. I know that the last step is near. I want to be there when it's... done.
No.
You're...
Do I have its youngest stuff?
See. You'll bloody see. All of you.
Go.
Ooh, that's pretty. Quick save, just in case.
So you received my message. Good. Come, take a seat. I will be with you in a moment.
Wow, his mask is creepy.
Well then, good to finally meet you in person. I would introduce myself to you, but you already know who I am. That is correct. The First Seer has already told me about you. He said that you and Brother Wrath recovered the lost pages, and also that you are, how should I say, unusual. He did not lie, as I see now. You do indeed have something peculiar about you. Tell me, how do you feel about Brother Wrath, Tharaêl, as you call him?
Eh,
So you are one of those people who shroud their opinions in humor. Interesting. Be that as it may, the First Seer had nothing but praise for you, and suggested that I consider you for our expedition, and I have, provided that you are still interested. Good to hear. The formalities first. You will receive 250 pennies in advance, and another 250 if the mission turns out to be a success. A generous pay, as you no doubt realize. I assume you know that it will be dangerous. Nonetheless, I would like you to understand the background of this undertaking fully if you are to work with us. Come.
eh. Pretty cool.
I present the human body, a simulacrum. It's not. As I said, I want you to understand. Does the name Manit Dalgalang sound familiar to you? The man who left his body. He was one of the former Grand Masters of the Order, a righteous man, but also of a very reclusive nature. It is said that Dalgalang had always been a little peculiar. In the few records that are left of him, he once described how he never felt as though he belonged in this world. Thus, he made freeing himself from this sense of estrangement his purpose in life.
Oh, you got it fixed, Trav? By both switching the browser and OS. Oh. Wow. That was a lot of work.
Well, one day he vanished. Just like that, in the bright light of day, during one of his meditations at the Eye of the Gods. Even though there were observers, the Order didn't record his vanishing in the chronicles for obvious reasons. According to them, Dalgalang simply disappeared on a pilgrimage. I believe so. He succeeded in freeing his spirit from the vessel of his body, and the strange occurrences that happened after confirm my theory. His mother, for example, insisted that he visited her in spectral form at the death feast, and told her that he was sorry. His servant, who was the closest thing Dalgalang had to a friend, heard his voice when he laid down flowers at his pathstone. Or the keepers, who saw a ghost meditating in his former laboratory at night. All coincidences or phantasms, you may say, but to me, it is clear that Dalgalang achieved his goal. He managed to separate his soul from his body. He achieved transcendence. I suppose you could say that, yes. Dalgalang was among the first humans to realize how misguided we are and how little of our potential we actually use. When I first heard his story, I instantly recognized myself in him. In particular, his fascination with the idea of overcoming our fleshly nature. I was enthralled and made this idea the purpose of my life, which finally led me to found the Relata. Frankly, I still find it baffling how few people share this quest. All they care about is the satisfaction of their carnal desires. They are so proud of what separates them from a pig, and yet they achieve little else in their lives. Eat, copulate, die. And all it would take to show them what their minds are capable of would be a glimpse into their dreams. Either way, I digress. Well, are we not freer in our dreams than we could ever be in waking life? We can have our bodies take on every shape there is, and time and space are meaningless. Imagine having this kind of freedom in reality. Exactly, and that's where you come in. As it turns out, the secret to transcendence was hidden in the lost pages of J.L. Tannyson's book, where he describes his initiation ritual in the Room of Paintings.
Yeah, Twitch is annoying.
That is correct. But I have had the pleasure of talking to some of them over the centuries, and was able to convince them to divulge their secrets to me. It's not some kind of room. The Room of Paintings is a force of nature, one that has the power to change you in a way that far exceeds the ability of normal magic. Either way, I will spare you the details. What you need to know is that we believe the Room of Paintings to be inside a temple we excavated over the past years. And that is what this expedition is about. You and the other mercenaries will venture into its depths and establish a portal for Myra Lame and me to step through once you found the room, where we will finally sever our minds from our bodies. correct. It will prevail. Only the Relame who have proven themselves worthy will ascend with me. The rest of them will stay behind with the first seer, who will take over the mask. Then, when the time comes, they will follow us. No. First, because I have reason to believe that the weak-willed among us wouldn't survive the separation. Second, because our teachings are too important to risk them getting lost. Someone needs to continue spreading our faith.
Serving the mind from the body as a single stroke of sword. Well, Vani, this guy believes you can do that without murdering yourself.
What it is or who built it, I can't say. Only that it must have been an ancient civilization, and by ancient, I mean one that existed long before the Pyreans. The Black Libra, the cult the Butcher of Ark belonged to, merely used this place to conduct their rituals of initiation.
Where is it?
In the Frostcliff Mountains. That's where you will go. They could, but the temple is dangerous. Only if you let them eat you. According to my research, 4 groups need to enter the temple simultaneously through its 4 individual entrances. These groups will be made up of 2 mercenaries and 1 voice each to guide you. Once you've found the temple, your mission will be considered a success, and you will be paid. Any questions? I don't know. Finding that out is part of your mission. As soon as possible, after this conversation has ended, you will make your way to the excavation site and wait for my arrival. Since you've already worked with Brother Wrath, you will form a group with him and another mercenary I will choose myself. Do you have a map? Show me. Good. This is where you'll find the site. I recommend you take a Myrad to the Frostcliff Tavern and walk from there. You will.
Alright. Even though I could literally just teleport there. Which I will. World map. Let's see, what's actually closer? Yeah, you're in my way. Oh my god, I love this statue over here. Oh, speaking of statues of Daedric princes, Vani, who is your favorite Daedric prince in the Elder Scrolls? Though I could have already asked you that question before, and I just forgot.
Relata Shera.
Move along. Would you look at that? A visitor from the surface. Want a word of advice? Play by the rules.
I love how there's some random German subtitles sometimes. I don't own
Bloody
the...
wench thinks she's Vata incarnate. Well, she'll get what's coming to her. A penny, madame. Please, just one.
Here, 10
Thank you.
pennies.
That's really generous. May his light guide you.
Yeah. Oh, if you, Ravani, if you're wondering, am I being heard? I hope I'm being heard. The reason why Celery is not streaming with us today is because he is packing for Bonnaroo. And he'll be back from that next week. Where's my material in the way?
Madame?
Walk blessed.
Yes?
Why does the
Yes?
waterfall have to be so loud?
An obulus, my dame, please.
Value the ambience.
You're a foreigner, aren't you?
Adherers of the
You
crunchy
couldn't have
pleasures.
picked a better time to
Crow
come
and
to
delight
Enderal.
as your teeth
Recently,
sink
the Order
into
has
a
started to
golden
let
brown
pathless
loaf
ones
of our
and people.
You know what? I'm probably just going to turn down game volume a little bit. Part of the footsteps. All right, that's good.
What the? Oh, you. I take it you accepted the father's invitation. Tell me. I see. Though I still don't understand why the father wanted you personally. That's not like him at all. Either way, now comes the critical part. This expedition is the only chance we're going to get. The fact that he assigned us both to the same group is a good start. Join our cause? We don't. We kill him the first chance we get. The last thing we need is an additional risk. Well then, I suggest you head to the temple as soon as possible. I'll probably arrive with the father. No idea. Let's just prepare for the worst.
Right.
Until then, I'm counting on you.
It makes sense that if you get like a third wheel who may betray you the first chance they get. to kill them so they don't ruin your plans. Alright, I'm still wondering, can I be heard, Raph? Can you hear me? I'm not mute to the void. Cool. Also, why would I go to Frostcliff Tavern? I could just teleport to Northwind Camp.
Yes?
Okay, cool. I thought OBS was booking out or something. That wouldn't be the first time OBS has fucked up. Alright. Like, seriously, the father wanted me to go to the Frostcliff Tavern and walk all the way here. No, I could just teleport to the camp.
Walk blessed.
A fellow traveler. Huh. Greetings.
I could just teleport.
How am I supposed to pay that much? Bloody cutthroats.
I could just teleport to the camp and then...
Let's hope he knows.
Instead of walking right on Becky for the rest of the way. Oh, I don't know. So I'll answer my question. My favorite Daedric Prince is number 1, Sheogorath, the Mad God. Number 2, Sanguine. And number 3, who's number 3? Percy. 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 Yeah, Percy. I always wondered how to get into this game. Also, I always thought it was full of bandits. So I never went into it. I never went into it. I'm also pretty sure Sheogorath would probably be accepting of anyone regardless of who they are, because he's the Mad God. I'm not, no, and before anyone takes this out of context, I'm not saying because he's the Mad God, he thinks people that are trans or gay or whatever are crazy. He just depends on which Sheogorath and which part of the cycle. No, that's true, but after Oblivion, he's now no longer part of the he no longer becomes Jiggalag because the Oblivion character became Sheogorath. Well, Jiggalag is the Lord of Order, so I don't really know. He is like the Daedric Prince of Order. So that would also probably just mean like the Lord of the Status Quo, but I don't know his lore all that well. And the ultimate form of order is death. Yes.
That's close enough. Who are you? Oh, really? And since when does the father deal with mercenary scum in person?
Let her through, sister. She speaks the truth.
Brother Sorrow, are you... I mean...
Step aside.
Of course.
Go to the other sleepers and wait there. The father will be here within the hour.
Alright. It's my secure chest. Do I want to put anything away? Probably this bellhammer.
The 8th member arrives. Our company is finally complete. I'm Zara. Pleasure to meet you. I couldn't have put it any better. These lunatics are as likable as a horde of rotten lost ones. And sadly, our colleagues here are no better.
Maybe because we're here to fight and not to chat.
The one doesn't exclude the other, darling. Do you know when the fun is going to start? As far as I know, we're just waiting for the big lunatic to arrive, aren't we? Good, because I'm freezing my ass off. Come on, let's take a walk.
Too bad she's probably going to die. Fine. It's a space here.
So, tell me, any idea what we're up against down there? That first seer was quite taciturn, and all I know is that we're supposed to find some kind of rune-ornamented door. But why do they need mercenaries for that? As unlikable as these lunatics are, they know how to fight. And the pay makes you wonder if they didn't have one too many sniffs of glimmer-cap dust. Pity. Well, nothing better than a surprise, is there? How did you end up here, anyways? How long have you been working for the Relata? Likewise. I usually don't mind a bit of mystery in my missions, but there's something off about these Ralaim. I don't think I'll do another job for them, no matter the pay. Have you ever seen this father character in person?
Once, yeah, strange guy.
I figured. Well, I guess all we can do for now is wait a little while. I'll hit the hay for an hour. I haven't slept in ages. See you then.
Alright. You know, I know they'll probably pull a, hey, I know you got to know this person, but now you have to kill them. Probably because they're the hired merc for the father. Yeah, that's probably also
Brothers
why.
and sisters, children of the Rallas, the day we have all been waiting for is here. The world is on the brink. It always has been, but never before have the signs been more clear. An illness, which the Order calls the Red Madness, devours people's minds. Wars plague the land, and frenzied animals tear apart cattle and farmers alike. And it is only a matter of time before this country, too, will drown in chaos. You, my lambs, know my teachings. You know the Rallas, and you've devoted your souls to it, because you realize it is the key to freedom. An end to the suffering which all those people who choose to live their lives in their fleshly vessels consider their inevitable fate. And they are right. Their suffering is inevitable because they refuse to see the truth. A bird in a cage can never fly, no matter how hard it beats its wings. Only breaking the cage can set it free. And tonight, brothers and sisters, we will break it. We call it transcendence, the ultimate detachment from our flesh. The last step on a long path that we have walked together. Beneath our feet, in the depths of this eons-old temple, lies the secret, the room of paintings that is key to transcendence. The temple that holds it, however, is as dangerous as it is powerful. And that is why today there are sleepers among us. Accompanied by one of us, their task will be to clear the way. Once the deed has been done, I will take you into the depths of this ruin, where side by side we will leave our vessels behind us, once and for all. You two, what are your names?
Stalron.
Ewa.
Good. Sister Addiction, you will accompany Ewa and Stalron. Brother Greed will give you the runes to open the portal. Simply place it in front of the gate to the room of paintings, and I will do the rest.
Yes, Father. How will we recognize the room?
You will know it when you find it. You two, what are your names?
Taiwan del Sharis.
Rugen.
Good. You'll go with Brother Hatred. What about you?
Zara.
You will go with Brother Wrath and his companion. And you will go with Sister Lust.
Understood. When do we set out?
As soon as you have finished your preparations. Sister Addiction, Brother Hatred, you and your groups will go in first. Sister Lust, you will form the second group together with Brother Wrath. You will descend half an hour after the first group. As the first seer has already told you, whatever the temple provides in treasure and loot is yours to keep. You will receive the second half of your payment once the mission has been completed. Are there any questions?
Yes. What in blazes are you? You're not human. I can feel it.
Watch your mouth.
At ease, brother. I am the Father. That is all you need to know.
Lunatics.
Alright. Just needed to... Alright, so... The ultimate form of order is death, which means Jiglag. That makes sense because Jiglag actually committed a purge of literally everyone in the Shivering Isles. Every time he took over Sheogorath's body. But now that no longer happens, and he's separate from Sheogorath, because Sheogorath is now a mortal turned prince. As far as I'm aware, the Elder Scrolls lore is complicated, and I'm not here to talk about it.
Whew. Guy sure knows how to make an entrance, that's for sure.
Psionics, are you ready?
As ready as I can be in this bloody cold. You're Brother Wrath, aren't you? Nice name. Very reassuring.
You may call me Tharaêl if it makes you feel better. Good to work with you again. I hope you'll stick to the rules as well as you did before.
You know each other?
Yes, this woman did a great service for the Relata. Without her, this mission wouldn't be possible.
Good to know. Anyway, anything else that needs discussing? As far as I'm concerned, our objectives are pretty clear. Enter the temple, find the room, and open a portal, right?
Yes.
Good. Then I'll go warm up a little until it's our turn to go down. See you then. Here's to a good run.
Well, yeah, because it would be 14 princes now. Though, after...
Wrath, it's your turn.
Yes. Mercenary, we're leaving!
As you command.
Lead the way.
So, I believe because of his defeat... because Jiggalag is a Daedra, and he got defeated in the Shivering Isles. That's so dark. I hate that it's so dark.
By the way...
Where? Oh. Right. Upgrade my spells. Oh. I never found Chain Lightning 5. No. I'm thinking just like how when Daedra well, you know... Alright. Background time, when Daedra, just like demons and devils in D&D or whatever, when they die in the mortal world, their souls go back to their home planes to regenerate themselves. In the Elder Scrolls lore for Daedra, all Daedra, every single Daedra, even imps, they're mortal by technicality, because when they die, either in their home plane of oblivion or in Nirn, in the mortal realm, or in other realms of oblivion, their whole being, their essence, go back to the waters of oblivion and reform themselves. For some, it's only like a week, and for others, it could take far longer. Like say an imp would probably take a week or less to reform, and he was a prince. I thought you killed his body in Oblivion. But yeah, because he is now separate from Sheogorath, he is now Oh yeah, I remember that. But yeah, because he's now separate from Sheogorath, he's going to spend at least a long time making his own plane of oblivion, because that takes a while. Like, it is still a part of himself, but he still needs to recreate his own realm of oblivion now that he's no longer cursed to be Sheogorath. Now I should take those. Let's give Equilibrium. At least that's how my brain has translated how that works. There's
Pleasure to work with you again, Zara. I didn't know you were back in Enderal.
And I'm already regretting it. Of course, my... First mission had to take me into this bloody ice desert. I'm already missing Kyra.
I bet. Where's your better half, though? That... what was his name?
Quiet.
Alright.
Alright, yeah, 14 princes. Though, he hasn't really, what's the word? Made himself known. After being separated, probably because he's busy recreating his realm. Don't forget the mystic. That mythical symbol. This looks like... I'll take those.
Four entrances for 4 groups. As if the father knew.
Hold it. A message from Brother Hatred.
What's it say?
They took the western and the eastern entrances. In other words, we'll take the north and south.
Shouldn't we stay together?
It's the will of the temple. Also, if one of our groups runs into a trap, the others can still finish the job. Brother Wrath, you take the southern entrance.
Agreed.
Then go. From ashes to blood, from blood to liberation. Good luck.
From ashes to blood, from blood to liberation.
I don't think he demoted himself.
Ashes to blood, from blood to liberation.
Or else, if you...
Shut up.
Or else, unless, what's the word? I'm so...
Oh, what is that stuff?
I wouldn't touch it.
At the risk of blowing your mind, I wasn't planning on it.
Conceding or being defeated. If being defeated demoted a prince, then Maroon's Dagon would no longer be a prince. Considering Maroon's Dagon got defeated multiple times. Alright, this place is creepy. Okay.
What the...
Ira, what are you doing here?
Kill it. Waste of time. One of the temple's illusions. The father warned us.
And what if it wasn't an illusion? What if this temple, I don't know, teleported him inside somehow?
Him?
Yes.
I understand. We're seeing different things. What about you? What did you see? Makes sense. So this illusion is somehow tied to our spirits.
By the seven. This is sick.
You knew what you were in for. That barrier over there. Let's take a closer look.
Alright. Well, that's kinda messed up.
Look out!
Enemy! Let's go. Look out! Look out!
This just keeps on getting worse. What in the blazes is this place?
Well, at least we now know it's not just illusions we're up against. One moment.
What's that?
Glyphs. These carvings in the archway mean something... Yeah, that's the language of the Black Libra. The father gave us a kind of...
Alright, I require my Lloyd spell. Is this place bizarre?
Translation key. Yes. Yes. That's it. This door should lead right to the room of paintings.
Just when I thought this would be tricky.
Let me see if I could banish the barrier somehow.
Okay. The door screamed.
No. This is hopeless.
Maybe Shit, what was that? Did you hear that?
I did. I doubt we'll get through there. We need to find a way to deactivate that barrier. Come on. Let's look around.
Alright. 17?
More glyphs. Can you translate them?
Let me see. Damn it. This is too complicated.
Really? Let me take a look.
No! This isn't meant for the eyes of a sleeper.
Alright, alright. So what do we do then?
We'll keep exploring. Come on. Just an illusion. Ignore it. There! Waste of time. There!
Sorry, Tharaêl.
What are you doing? Let's go.
A heart?
Yes.
I required eating food and healing myself.
Wait.
What is it?
That was Brother Hatred. Well, I did. I'll go take a look. Stay put.
Shouldn't we stay together?
Can't you just for once follow a simple order?
Whoa, calm down, will you? Go if your life depends on it.
I won't be long.
Blazes. What a bloody prick. Really? Then what is he doing with these lunatics? And here I had almost forgotten how little I miss this bloody country.
We're overseas?
11 years, yeah. Mostly in Kyra. Though, things got a little heated over there even for me recently. You know, civil war and so on. So I thought, well, Zara, time to head home, and I jumped on the next ship. And now here I am, in an ancient temple that pits me against illusions and exploding meat puppets. Exciting, yeah, but just a bit too disturbing. Back there, in the hall, what did you see? Or is that too personal? I see. You know, I saw someone who used to be very important to me. Someone who I trusted. Even though I should have known better. I really thought I was over it by now. 13 years, for fuck's sake. 13 years. But seeing him back there, even though it was just an illusion, it brought it all back. But, well, I guess that's life, isn't it? It's only on your deathbed as you lie there shitting in your sheets that the past lets go of you once and for all. Kind of pathetic, isn't it? No. What?
The tribute has been offered. Worth it? This isn't about being worth it. It's about doing what's required. This woman, if the father hired her, you can be sure that she had more than one skeleton in her closet. She was a cutthroat, like the rest of the mercenary scum down here. Also, killing her was the only way to get through the barrier. That is, unless you were planning on giving your life. Sometimes I get the feeling that you still haven't understood what's at stake here. This is the only chance we're gonna get. Is that clear? And if you think I'm gonna risk that chance to save a murdering sellsword whore's life, you're dead wrong. Now let's push on. We don't want another group to find the room before us.
Okay. This place is creepy.
Shit. Look out!
I guess I should heal Tharaêl. Right, so, I don't want to go down there. This place is so creepy, I hate it.
Yes.
Brother Wrath, is that you?
Brother Hatred, you made it.
Yes, I made it. By the name of the sun. This place, it's unholy. Wrong. How? I mean, how can this be our path to transcendence?
Are you doubting the Father?
What? No, of course not. Forgive me, brother. I just don't know what to think or feel anymore. But look, that must be it, right? The room of paintings. We made it, brother. We made the Father
Yeah, you made him proud. Piece of shit. The portal. Yes, it fits the description. Come, let's take a closer look.
But I want to loot him. Has stuff I want. This place is so creepy. Hurry up. Why are you so slow?
Do you feel that? This power, it's... Wait. Did you hear that?
Aren't we beautiful?
Holy shit. There!
Ow. That hurt.
Oh shit! Run! Please, just let me explain. By the name of the sun. What was that? Yes, but that voice, it sounded like Letho, didn't it? How? Either way, we can't afford to take a break. Come on, let's place the rune to call the Father. All right. Ready. Nervous? Bullshit. I'm looking forward to what comes next. That's all. We stick to the plan. We cast the spell and contact the Father as he asked us to. Once he steps through the portal, I will cast a banishing spell to close it and prevent him from calling back up. I'll leave the rest to your imagination. No, just give it everything you've got. It won't be an easy fight, you can be sure of that. Okay.
Hold on, I'm going to use the power of pausing. This place is creepy.
Father? Father!
Brother Wrath, were you successful?
Yes, Father. We found the room.
Good. Who's with you?
Only the mercenary and I. All the others are dead. At least I think so. I have not seen them.
That is regrettable. Well then, we are stepping through.
We?
Brother Sorrow and I. Ah, and Tharaêl.
Yes?
I am proud of you.
What is this?
Treason. How I didn't notice. Time must have made me careless. What now, Tharaêl? What do you intend to do?
Oh, I think you know the answer to that.
I suppose I do. But allow me a question. Why? Can you also not see them anymore? The faces? Do you also feel a sense of estrangement? As if something about you is inherently wrong?
What?
I should have known. You were losing your mind, just as Sister Pride did. That's why you lured me here, isn't it? In your madness, you want to kill me.
Nonsense! You're here to finally pay for what you did. Children, damn it. They were children. Wilma, Detlef, Sarah, Taurus, Letho. And you couldn't care less. We were just material for you. Human material for your fucking experiments.
That is enough. I will kill them, Father.
No, wait. You remember? You remember what was before? No, don't say anything. You do. By the name of the sun, this is fascinating. But I suppose I should have seen it coming. You always were my masterpiece.
Masterpiece?
You are right, Tharaêl. I did experiment upon children because they are special. And yes, some of you died in my laboratory. But they would have died anyway. Oh, isn't it obvious? Their minds, their spirits, they are fresher, untarnished, faster to adapt. Traits that are indispensable for my work. No, because they were sick. If you remember your past, Tharaêl, do you also remember that cough you had? Detlef, Wilma, Sarah, Letho, and you. You were all affected by the foulness, a disease transmitted by rats in the Undercity. Children are especially susceptible to it, and it is always lethal.
Lies. Nothing but lies.
Not yet. Believe me or not, it's the truth. However, I didn't intend to heal them. At least not by conventional methods. There is no cure for foulness. Do you remember that first conversation we had, mercenary? Where I told you about the Relata's ultimate goal? Correct. Before I found out about the Room of Paintings, I conducted a lot of experiments through which I hoped to find a way to achieve it. The dying children were a part of it. My goal was to give them a new artificial vessel to cheat death.
Cheat death?
Yes, to extract their souls and plant them inside another body. The Pyreans did something similar by binding spirits to objects or places, so I tried to apply the same principle in my experiments. Transfer the soul of the dying child into an artificial body. It never worked, however. The soul always lost its identity upon extraction, degenerated into pure magical energy. Eventually, however, I had a breakthrough. Not only did I manage to extract a child's soul, I was also able to transfer it into a simulacrum. At first, it all seemed perfect, and I was raptured. The children simply fell asleep and awoke inside a new body. Empathy, empathy. How is it relevant? Ultimately, it's actions that matter and not words or intentions. You see, above all, I am a scientist. It was never my intention to make this world a better place, but neither was it to inflict suffering. The children advanced my research, and I offered them a second chance at life. That is more than all those empathetic people in art were willing to give them. You say that as if it were a crime. She knew they were doomed, so she had two choices: dig their graves in the backyard, or give them another shot at life, one which I, on top of that, generously paid her for. No, Yesha Shagun was a good person, better than I ever was. I created them. Do not ask for details. It is a complicated process you would not be able to understand without my knowledge. But no, they were not real bodies, nor were they made from them, if that is what you are wondering. Yes, I needed to find out if it existed, and if so, about its relationship to the body. I thought this would get me closer to doing what Dal Galong had done. I was wrong, but I did not know that. Yes, I call it the estrangement. The transferred soul somehow begins to realize that something is wrong, which at first manifests in moments of confusion, and finally in the inability to see faces. Sister Pride, yes. She was one of my last creations before I gave up my endeavor entirely. Most of the children died days or weeks after the transfer, save for 3 exceptions: Brother Sorrow, Sister Pride, and Brother Wrath. Yes, Tharaêl, you heard right. You are my creation, my child. At first I thought your transfer had failed, so I disposed of your flesh. But then, 8 years later, there you stood, in front of the temple, in your right mind, and showing no signs of the estrangement. Sister Pride reappeared too. Both of you had somehow found your ways back to your Creator. I was moved.
Your child. All right. Oh, that was a nice story, but I think I've heard enough. Do you see this knife, Father? I'm going to drive it deep into your throat, and into yours too, Brother Sorrow. And I'll enjoy every second of it. The question is, are you still with me?
Remove your mask.
Of course.
Do you recognize him, Tharaêl?
No.
Yes, Tharaêl. Letho. His procedure went a little differently. His original body died at the exact moment I conducted the transfer. I believe that this is the reason for his lack of humanity. But at the same time, his condition seems to protect him from the estrangement. Unlike Sister Pride and yourself, he still shows no symptoms, and I doubt he ever will.
You're alive? That's not possible. That's just not possible.
It's pointless, Tharaêl. He's not the boy you once knew. I'm sorry.
No, that's not true. Please, Ethel, it's me. It's me. Tharaêl.
What are your orders, Father? Shall I kill them?
Well, I suppose that is their decision to make. I am not the monster you think I am, Tharaêl. I hope you can finally see that. And
No!
I am ready to
Oh. Alright. There's an achievement for this.
Help me.
It is over. Why did you help me? I see. I have to admit, I did not see this coming. I always had the feeling you were different, yes. But an assassination attempt by one of my own lambs? I did not expect that, especially from Brother Wrath. I suppose it is because of all my lambs, he was always the one dearest to me. A pity it had to end like this. Still, that he kept his memory despite the transfer is remarkable. Perhaps I should not have been so quick to give up my research. Now, we will proceed as planned. I will open the portal and gather my lambs. Then we will open the gate to the room. Yes, I do. Please forgive me. I cannot risk you interfering with the last step. Even if this is not your intention, you will awaken when the deed has been done.
Alright, the reason I betrayed Tharaêl is because there is an achievement for this. And then I reload and betray the father. Though hopefully Tharaêl doesn't commit self-termination.
Yes, Father.
Good. Brelaim, the time has come. Liberation awaits us.
And you're certain you want to let her live?
Yes. Existence is punishment enough.
I honestly doubt that that place is what they believe it to be. But that's just me. Because nothing works out the way you want them to. Would you? Thank you for your stuff.
Farewell, and thank you.
At the foot of the old monastery. Alright. I get the achievement when I collect the stuff. I don't know why you got back. You were just an illusion. That's weird. I am lost. Hmm? You know what? I'll just teleport out of here. It's a dark valley, right? I could just teleport. That's easier. Alright. Dark Valley. Stairs in old monastery. Right, where's the old monastery? Alright, I'll teleport to the Frostcliff Tavern. What, not the power of friendship? Yeah. Not even the power of friendship was able to make. Alright, where's...
We always go too easy on the scum.
Here we are. Here's...
So much to do. Walk blessed, my lady. Where do you need to go? Sure, where to?
Dark Valley, please.
Yeah, it's not as if I didn't tell them that already.
Alright, so, speaking of Daedric Princes, which ones did you know and which ones did you... Actually, is it better to just ask you which ones did you not know about? Because you're saying 14 princes when there's actually 17. So. I have to go... 16. South. Right.
Yeah.
Alright, I just want to be able to get to... Nope, you don't know I'm here. You don't know I'm here. You don't know I'm here. Burn! Ow. Yes! Level ups. Alright, I want more sand. More sand makes combat easier. Hi, little buddy. Don't mind me. I think I'm going the wrong way. I also don't want to fight that ghost lady. So I'll just go this way, if you don't mind. Ooh, Farmer's Coat Scroll. That's pretty good. No, master stuff. Alright, I'm just in the old canal. Alright. You know what I want? Mini-map? Mini-map in Elder Scrolls games would be perfect. A Skellahorse?
Mean business, don't you?
Die. Die. Skellahorse. Skellahorse. What should we name Skellahorse? What should we name Skellahorse? I love Skellahorse. Though it takes longer than it takes for them to create a new entry. Yeah, that's true. If you want to complete Skyrim 100%, go inside every dungeon, get every Thuum. You have to get every Daedric artifact. You have to get every house. You have to upgrade every house. You have to complete every faction quest line. You have to do all the DLC quests. You have to get every unique item in the game. You have to max out your skills to 100 and get every perk. You have to get every single black book. And there's probably more. Alright. What's the, Alright, we will... make this a completely different save. And we will load our old quick save. Where's my quick save? I'm slow.
So much wrath, Tharaêl. You can't outrun your shadow.
The environment hurts.
So much wrath, Tharaêl. You can't outrun your shadow.
Shit! Illusions!
You can't outrun. Interesting.
No, no, what have I done? What have I done?
Game's kind of bugged.
You disappoint me, Tharaêl. Anger has always been your biggest weakness. Now look at what you've done.
What? But we...
Do you really think 400 years taught me so little? Are we all here?
Yes, Father.
Good. Relaine, the time has come. Liberation awaits us.
And you are certain you want to let them live?
Yes. Existence is punishment enough.
Search for Tharaêl. Alright, I need the weights. Oh, maybe Tharaêl's over there. Yeah. Did you cut his head off?
Gone.
Where in blazes is the room?
Gone. It was there when the father opened the gate. I saw it. I don't know. All for nothing. All for nothing. How do I feel? Let me think. The father achieved his goal. I learned that I'm one of his creations, a deceased soul in a body made from artificial flesh. And I killed my brother, who I thought was dead. Letho. I killed Letho. I know. The children. He didn't give a damn about them. If there hadn't been ones who were dying, he would have just abducted healthy ones. And even as it is, nobody has the right to do what he did. Just look at Letho. The only person I ever loved. He turned him into a living piece of meat. Into a puppet. Sometimes it's better to die than to live. I don't know. Maybe. But I know that he was right about me. All of this. My crusade against him. It wasn't about the children. It wasn't about justice. It was about having something to fill that deep black hole within me. Defeat that nothingness. And that doesn't justify what I've done. Familiar words. You said the same about Kharen, didn't you? I don't know. The only person who was important to me is dead. So, why keep going? What for? Help me. Fine. Fine, maybe you're right. Maybe I should at least try, but... where can I go? I can't stay in the Undercity, not after all that's happened. A house. All right. Maybe it's worth a try. Give me a moment on my own, will you? I need to say goodbye.
All right. So, question, Ravani, you are the decider of the timeline because you're the only viewer that I have right now. So, which timeline do we continue from? Do we stay at the timeline where we saved Tharaêl? Okay, this one. Or do we go to the timeline where we killed him and have a new horse? Where we got a new horsey. Okay. The canon timeline is the horse timeline. Though I'm keeping the save just so I can play through it on my own time. I knew a pun was going to be coming. Play. Get an achievement? Oh. I think I do, though. Horsey. Really need to do that one. Alright, let's teleport back to our... I don't want to go to the Lacha Temple. Duneville. You know what? Maybe there's a merchant in Duneville that sells a teleport scroll instead of going all the way to the Myrid Tower.
Watch yourself out there. The sandstorms can get real ugly. More scum coming in every day.
No, I just put them out for you to look at. Tell me what you need, and be quick about it.
Alright.
Walk.
May your path always be even.
Alright. I remember that there was...
Sand, sand, sand. Bloody stuff is everywhere.
Here we are. You're that merchant I
Take your time.
How's the blood moon? That's pretty cool. I don't really care about cups and potions though. A forgotten one. Give me these scrolls. Cool, what's it? Mask of the Dead. Reduces cooldown talents by 10%. Yeah, that's pretty good. Don't really care about a lot of stuff. I need to... Where are my tribunal stuff?
Bloody weather.
Wait, is there a hat? Do I have a hat? Helmet of the Master Smith. Alright, Ravani, do we keep this helmet or do we take it off? I kind of like it. Though, looks like one of those helmets that would
just make no trouble and you'll be alright.
Be hard to see through.
Some things never change.
Although it gives us more armor, and armor's good because you think Kharen's use their eyes. Speaking of Kharen, some people have been going on and on Twitter. Where I think you already know this one. Where using Kharen is racist against white women. It's like no.
Potatoes, garlic, radish. Yeah, that should be it.
Oh, it's already 2 hours. What time is it?
Hear my words, O path-abiding people of this holy city. A miracle has happened, a miracle that must have been, due to its sheer...
Alright, I need to go listen. Like, you know, it's just that they end up being the people who fit the description so often. Yeah, that's true. Not every Kharen is a woman. There are male Kharens. There are also hawk Kharens of all genders. Ugh. I am so tired.
Yes.
Walk blessed.
I guess I'll do some more main story quests.
This is too dangerous, whatever they want here. If we send spies and they get caught, Nerim will see this as a provocation.
Poor, poor people. All they did was invade a foreign country, and look how ruthless we are, sending spies in order to find out why they're here. We should be ashamed.
Save the sarcasm. We both know what I mean. You know my opinion, Tila.
I will consider it.
Now?
You come at the right time, Prophetess. Commander, explain the situation.
Of course, Grandmaster. Yesterday, we received word from one of our outposts in Duneville. One of the fishermen there saw warships anchoring on an island some miles from shore. And they bear the Nerimese flag.
We have already sent scouts to confirm this, and it is true. The Nerimese have invaded our land. We have a suspicion. I suppose you know that the civil war in Nerim has ended 2 months ago. And who won it? The combined forces of the Northern and the Middle Realm, led by Tharaêl Narys of Kharen. The Southern rebels and the remnants of the Creator's Temple have been destroyed, once and for all. Now Nerim has been united under the banner of the Free People of Nerim, how they like to call themselves, and this could be the reason for these warships. Because of this Kharen.
It is said that he helped Narthzul Aranthiel shortly before the Lightborn were slain. And while before that, he was an opportunist who changed his ideals as often as his underpants. It seems that his crusade with Narthzul converted him, so to speak. He has become a declared enemy of religion.
He also thinks of the death of the gods as the first step of many. And now he sees it his task to rid Vin of religion once and for all. Free the world from the scourge of faith. These are his words.
So he's an anti-theist.
Mentioning that his understanding of freeing includes mass executions and the burning down of temples. He's a fanatic, and worse, his men worship him for it. What he wants is to found a new world, and his free people of Nerim are supposed to be vanguard of it. Not much. Or, yes there is. He's a narcissist. I was surprised to hear that the banners of his free people are ornamented with a picture of his and an inscription saying, "Praise me." Correct. And a shalom, Prophet.
What Kharen doesn't understand is that we're doing this to prevent a crisis. Not before the High Ones have been stopped. The civil war on Khile, Nerim, and Arazial shows what chaos such a revelation can cause. And we will not take this risk. That is the problem. Pigast?
We believe that Korek already knows about the cycle and the cleansing. And that he, how should I put it, wants it to happen. Well, I know how strange this sounds, but in a way it makes sense. For him, Enderal as the home of the Holy Order is the epitome of ignorance and stagnation. And we suppose he even knows that we are fighting these High Ones. But in his eyes, everything a paragon of the old order tries to prevent from happening must be something good. Maybe he even sees the High Ones as prophets of his new era. Who knows? Fanatics are unpredictable.
Right now, this is only an assumption, but we have to know. Yes. Do you know what a silver plate is? They are relics from Arctwend. What makes them unique is their power to transfer sound. Every plate has a counterpart, and if someone standing near one plate says something, the one standing near the other one hears it too. Our plan is to place 2 of the plates in their camp. That way we can sound them out without risk. You, Firespark, and the mercenary, Dalvarek. However, you cannot travel to the island by ship. That would be too conspicuous.
We found out that the Pyreans had some kind of underground transporting system. Undertrains, that's what they called them. These trains connected the most important regions of the realm with each other, and thus probably also the temple on the island where Korek's ships set anchor. If we can manage to find one of these trains, we could use them to get right to his camp. And, as it happens, we have information about a Pyrean temple in the Crystal Forest. One that is still intact enough for us to find a way into one of these trains.
The Living Temple.
That's how you call it, yes. But enough of the chit-chat. First of all, we need to find the gem that is used to open the gate of the temple. And I have a guess where we could find it. A village called Fogville, not far from the Whisperwood. As soon as possible. Joseph the mercenary has already traveled to Fogville, and you should do the same. I will meet you there.
So we are talking about accomplished facts, or what?
It is the only way. I'm sorry, Natara. Prophetess, I'm counting on you. Find out why Korek is here.
All right. And with that, this is the... Alright. Right, this is the Horsey timeline. We save over the Horsey timeline. I don't want to accidentally save over the other timeline. I need to play through that one. Alright. So this is farewell. So thank you all very much for coming. My name is, as always, Zara Chaos. And I will see you next time. Possibly Wednesday or Friday or Sunday. I don't know. It's going to be really hot this week. So, if I stream, I stream. If I don't, see you next week. So take care, everybody. Hope your rolls are good. Take care and cheers. Oh, and just as a quick announcement, I will be doing. I'll be GMing a Cyberpunk Red game and streaming it on my channel on the 24th, again next Saturday. So come and check it out. It'll be really fun. I'll be teaching people how to play, and I hope y'all enjoy that. So take care, everybody. And cheers.